Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Harry Wolf YouTube channel. I got a little fun story for you this week. It's called What Happens When Your Video Goes Viral. As far as viral is concerned for me nowadays, so definitely a relative term. So this past week on Tuesday, I woke up, you know what, let me actually reenact it. I think it might be a little bit more entertaining if I just kind of show you what happened. Hold on a second, let me just do this over here. So check this out. It's Tuesday morning. I was just waking up from my nice little Tuesday, my Monday night sleep. I was waking up, so I was sleeping right. I was sleeping. Then I wake up Tuesday morning, because that's what you do. You wake up in the morning, and I reach for my phone, as one does in the morning, and I'm scrolling through Reddit, seeing what's new, and all of a sudden, whoa. That's my face on my Reddit home screen. I will tell you, that is the fastest way to wake up when all of a sudden you see your face looking back at you in your Reddit home screen. So you might be asking, how did that happen? Let's go back to the story. So just under 3 weeks ago, I posted my Why I Don't Use GraphQL video. I posted it on August 10th, and it got a good response. Really strong response, one of my most strongly responding videos in a while. And it was fine, just a video, cool. Life went on, time went on, and then on August 21st, about 10 days later, on a Friday, Nader Dabit, who is a person with almost 40,000, does this focus? Almost 40,000 Twitter followers, decided to retweet my video of the GraphQL video. It was a very clever little retweet because Nader works for Amazon that provides a GraphQL service. So it's kind of a nice little upsell that don't be the schlub like me trying to make GraphQL yourself. Just use Amazon's hosted service. Not a bad argument. And of course, Nader's 40,000 Twitter followers had a big impact on that spreading out into the front-end ecosystem at large. And then it was Monday night, but when I saw it Tuesday morning when somebody, thank you, posted the video on r/JavaScript. And that's when I saw my face staring back at me that Tuesday morning. And ever since then, it's been a whirlwind of just seeing what it looks like when things get more popular than you've ever experienced before. And I figured it'd be kind of interesting to kind of like break down how that happened, why I think that happened, and then just me dealing with it happening. Because hopefully I get to experience it more often, and I'll probably become more numb to it, because that seems to be what I see happen to other people that achieve 100,000 followers on YouTube. I'm just low stakes here with 14,000, but I love all of you. Thank you for following. So I wanted to kind of capture my initial reaction to this weird little spike in visibility and exposure. Beer break. Lesson number 1, you don't know when a video is going to go viral. That's the first thing that I've realized. I pasted the video almost 3 weeks ago, and it wasn't until this week where all of a sudden I saw this little spike in exposure. What I've kind of seen is that most often things that go viral are not immediate. You'll put something out into the world, you'll get some small reaction, and then if you're lucky, it can go viral. And that was the case for this. It's a slow burn. It's unpredictable, to say the least. And the question is, why do I think that it went viral? So a thing that I've learned, it took me far too long to learn in my career of blogging. I don't blog as much anymore because I have this lovely little thing here, but I was blogging since 2010. Is that true? 2012? At least 2012. So almost a decade. And what I wish I had learned earlier is that the best way to blog and get a response from people is to have an opinion, which is almost, it sounds obvious when you say it, but there's a fear by putting yourself out on the internet, by saying that I don't like GraphQL, that people will not like you for saying that, which happened. But that's what gets the best responses. That's what actually grabs people's attentions. And there's a simple reason for that. People like to either strongly agree with you or strongly disagree with you. But if you kind of straddle the fence and try to like have a nice little nuanced argument about the ambiguities and the small peculiarities of a thing, nobody's gonna care. Somebody wants to come in and say, yes, you're speaking my mind, I agree with you. And they like that. If you say that GraphQL is not for me. Or they like to say, no, heathen, leper, how dare you speak ill will of my God. Well, that's lofty, but that's kind of what I hear sometimes. And having at least some strong stance allows to kind of have that theater of an argument, for better or for worse. I mean, that's the internet, right? Nuance is dead on the internet. Context is forgotten on the internet. All you have to say is that down is up and up is down, and hold on to your seats because you got some arguments coming. And then there's kind of like that X factor about why things go viral. If you hit on a hot topic, GraphQL, not as hot as when it first came out, but still very controversial because it's questioning the status quo of existing REST and vanilla endpoints. So throwing yourself into that fray is one where there's already a good amount of contention. So me getting involved was already me jumping into chaotic waters, which actually helped it obtain virality. Virality? Those are different words, right? But that's kind of another way of helping things go viral. So having an opinion and also finding that hot topic to talk about. And then dealing with the aftermath of going viral. And by this I mean mostly the comments. And they say feedback is a gift, but is it? Usually for my videos, I try to reply to each and every comment. If your comment has a modicum of politeness in it, I will go out of my way to try to reply to you because I think that's a nice thing to do. I think it will help grow the channel, honestly. And I also like to talk to all of you. That became impossible with this video. If I check the number of comments that this video has had since all this fun, 658 comments on this video compared to a normal video that gets around like 120 comments. And even then, if you divide it by 220 comments, that's 60 comments. I can keep up with 60 comments. 600 comments? Nah, not gonna happen. And that was kind of painful to let go of that, to like just not be able to reply to every comment, but just not possible at all. But the thing that I've come to realize with comments, especially with this virality, and this is gonna be the fun part of this video because I look forward to the comments about my comments on all of your comments, is that, you know, I read the comments because I honestly truly think that there's value in there. And I look in the comments to try to find actionable feedback that I can incorporate to make these videos better. Not all of them are actionable, unfortunately. Some are very unactionable. But I do look because I am curious to see, what am I doing well? What am I doing wrong? This is a conversation, and I want to make sure that it can keep growing and getting better and stronger. Let's talk about. I tried to bucket the types of comments that I've gotten into categories. I'm a big believer in being as kind and objective as possible, which is impossible, but I shall try. And I'm gonna kind of bucket these comments into certain categories. The first category of comments, which I love all of you to share this. Honestly, truly, I love all of you because this is the comments that keep me going. Because I am human, I have feelings, it's weird, I know. Right now I'm just a face on your screen, but Here in this world, I laugh, I cry, I bleed, I die. But the comments that I enjoy the most are those that just thank me for the content. Like, just showing your appreciation is what I appreciate the most. And that is, I will say, the majority of comments are of appreciation and thanks and gratitude, and thank you for them. They keep me going. So I'm very happy and fortunate that most of my comments are of the gratuitous nature. And there's the second category, which is just agreement. Just saying, yes, you validate my opinions, and thank you for speaking what I have not yet said out loud. One of my favorite examples of this is somebody just saying, finally, something to confirm my bias, which I'm sure was cheeky, but that's it in a nutshell. Just somebody saying, yes, I gave you these points in my video, and you agree with these points as well. And that's a nice way of politely agreeing with me. Then there's the disagree with that video, politely, the polite disagreements. And I also love those comments as well, because yes, people are not of value. I make these videos to have a conversation, so you giving me something to argue about makes me stronger and hopefully makes you stronger as well. And those people who do disagree are, they're going through my points and trying to refute them in a constructive manner. They're having a conversation with me. I'll usually reply to them and talk back and forth and see maybe we had a misunderstanding or maybe there's something that I can learn. I love those comments as well. And then there's the two last categories. Two less categories of the subcategory. There's the disagreeing with my video not politely. And those usually are of the way of saying, well, these things solve all your issues, so what was your issue? Which I don't think you're really listening to what I'm saying. I don't make these videos just for pure clickbait, surprising as that may seem. I actually deeply consider what I say in these videos because I do stand by them and I want to make sure that they are of value to you. Please ignore the occasional, maybe more clickbaity title, but hopefully once you're pulled in, then the substance is here. But there's people that just say, nah, you're wrong, you're an idiot, and I have all the answers and you don't. Which, not helpful. Just not helpful at all, but that's what happens. And then there's the last category, and those are the ones who just outright just dismiss the video. And these people are the ones that make me sad. But that's the internet. That's just what happens. You gotta roll with the punches. But you know what? I'm not afraid to say that they make me sad because, again, I have feelings. I'm not gonna go through that whole routine again. So there's the first subcategory of dismissing the video, which is where they just don't like the format. They just say, I prefer, this should have been a blog post. Why is it a video? To which I say, I wanted to make a video. I don't have to make a video. You don't have to watch my video. I don't have to read your comments. You don't have to leave your comments. None of that can happen. You saying this could have been a blog post is like saying that you have a head. Like, yes, anything could be something else. Like, that's not, I'm glad you like to share your opinion. Thank you, great. There's nothing actionable on that. And also, frankly, sometimes I think things that could be a blog post have a different type of value as a video. There's ways in which people learn things best. There's visual, auditory, and visceral. Video, I think, can combine all those three in the best way possible. And there's true value in having different modes of being taught something. So if you don't like videos, don't watch my videos. Honestly, don't. I'm making them for my entertainment and for people who like these videos entertainments. Thankfully, there are some of you out there. But the people that just dismiss this and don't like the format, great. And then my last category. I struggled with how to frame these people in a polite way, because I don't think they're being polite to me. And the category that I went with is impatience. The types of comments that are just impatient. Fortunately for me, due to their impatience, they probably will not see this part of the video. So I'm free to talk without you looking at me. But it's the people that say, get to the point. Why are you talking about boxes in your GraphQL video? Why are you talking about things that are not on topic? Why are you wasting my time? Blah, 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 blah. piss off. I don't like. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. And then you adding that comment, how does that provide value? Honestly. And it's impatience, I guess, is the kindest way to put it, because if you can't stand sitting through 30 seconds of me just kind of warming up the crowd to kind of give context to the video that I'm talking about, then this is not a video for you. And you probably do want a blog post because that is where your mind is going. And frankly, I have taken people stating their impatience in more polite ways to heart. Earlier videos of mine, I would have probably a minute or so of a preamble of me just saying, hey, how's it going? What's new? Do you like soda pop? And people are like, that's too much. And I thought about it, and I said, yeah, you're probably right. I don't need all that preamble. I can cut it down. Some of my videos right now are just me saying, hey, what's up? Let's talk about the thing. Some of them I have a little bit more. It's my channel. I can kind of choose what I want, and you can kind of choose what you want to watch. Hopefully, I am the anchor that is constant through all of them, and I am the one that is what's making the videos enjoyable. But impatient people, man, you gotta wait in line sometimes to get to the juicy parts. So sorry. I mean, and then just thinking about the whole experience of having all this attention focused on me. I mean, my emotions were just everywhere. Like the first emotion I had when I woke up was just fear. Like, oh my God, the internet is looking at me. That is terrifying. Then I was excited. I was like, oh my God, look at all these people I can talk with and I can connect with. Try to answer as many questions and comments as I could. And then it was just exhaustion because it was just too much. And I'm only awake for 18 hours in a day? Carry the 2 and the 4, 6, 17 hours. I sleep for around like 7 hours a day. So 17 hours a day I'm awake, and I don't have enough time in the day to just deal with all that focus. I like attention. I like people looking at me. That's why I have this channel, but that was just too much. That was exhausting, and I kind of just stopped paying attention for the safety of myself, my own mental well-being. All in all, though, I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. And I figured that'd be kind of fun to kind of explore that experience with you. Because I've been thinking about it a lot for the past week, because that's what I've just lived. Again, for you impatient people out there, I'm sorry this is not about code or whatever. But it's my channel. It's my channel. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I wish I could please everybody. And it's impossible too. And it upsets me that I can't, but I do have acceptance that I can't. So that's how it goes. I'll be back with probably more coding videos soon, or I won't. But this is my channel, so hopefully you enjoy this content as is. I do have a big backlog of technical videos to talk about, and I hope to get to them as quickly as I can. Until then, if you are still at this video, how long is this? 20 minutes. Good God, I talked for a long time. If you are still here, thank you. I appreciate you. Hopefully leave me a kind, polite comment. If not, silence is better than anything else. That is all for me from this week. I look forward to talking to you again next week. Until then, keep coding, keep commenting, and stay cool. I'll see you